Hey guys, welcome back. Let me move my mic really fast. Sorry if that was loud for some of you. We're back and I'm excited to hop back into it on another episode of our Hogwarts Legacy playthrough. Going through Slytherin this time. And remember, we're doing everything nice and slow. We're not going to rush through anything. I have not played through as a Slytherin yet. I have played through all the other houses. And this is actually where I will be 100%ing the game on this playthrough via my achievements. So I kind of want to explore. I just want to take a gander around, explore some of the rooms, see what the common room looks like when we get there. Not going to rush anything. Really take in all of the details because I have a feeling I might be able to use some of these details later on in Minecraft when I go back to playing that game, because I will be going back to playing Minecraft. I still pay for my server, I still have it up and running with all the machinery and all that stuff. But wow, this game, I can just never get over how detailed and beautiful it is. Common room looks like it's down there. Wow. Let's head down to the common room. See what they want us to do in here.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
We gotta go meet Imelda, Ominous, and Sebastian. I wonder what's up there.
Can I help you? Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was exciting.
It was dreadful, certainly.
Our playthrough on this one.
Quite
Evil.
an experience, nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What were you reading?
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
What do you mean?
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
Good meeting you too. Now we're gonna introduce ourselves to... Was that Imelda down here? Wow.
If you do that, you'll lose. Trust me. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate. Told you. They should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night.
I'm gonna be friends
Interesting
with
tactic
all of
on your
these
first
people.
day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
We had it handled.
We handled it. And I think you're underestimating the nature of a dragon. A broom would have been kindling.
Not the way I fly. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Do you fly a lot?
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
You seem to know a lot about wizard chess.
Are you a keen wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
She's just smart, I guess. Farewell.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
And last but not least, our favorite friend, Ominous.
I think I heard one.
Heard what?
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting.
Mermaids.
Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
I do like to make an entrance.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Do mermaids often appear outside of the common room?
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Nice meeting you.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
I won't be.
Revelio.
Fifth year Slytherin in here. Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Of course she is. I don't want to go that way, though. Wow, this is beautiful. I want to go this way. Like I said, never played through here. Kind of curious at what's up here. Ooh, there's a whole nother area down there. What's up here? An apple. Oh, another
Revelio.
in the little room here, huh? What's that? That's it? Nothing? Oh. Ooh, that'll be fun to unlock once we get there. Right behind the statue, that's not going to be hard to forget. And what's in here? Well, it's not going to be hard to remember, I should say, not forget. Oh, is that a cupcake? Eat a cupcake. Wow. So many cavities. So little time. Let's go left and see what's through here. Ah, okay.
That's off limits to me.
Not yet. I understand. Okay, looks like we're being forced into going and seeing Professor Weasley. Let's go meet up with her. Wow. This is just beautiful. There's the house chest.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls.
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
A field guide.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. you would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
Hogwarts has. How many letters do you think?
I certainly would have appreciated
Okay.
something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
Just disappears? Oh, it's amazing.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up.
Revelio!
Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
The Kelpie statue. The statue depicts the Kelpie, a shape-shifting water demon native to Ireland and Great Britain, which usually takes the form of a long-maned horse. The largest Kelpie ever reported is the Loch Ness Monster in Scotland. Oh. So now we gotta open our field guide. It's gonna run us through this little stuff here. Challenges. Field guide pages. Continue. Exit field guide. I already know all this stuff.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Flu flame.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Now. Grand staircase region to continue. And inside of there, green flu flames we have, gray flu flames we don't. Right side of the map is where you find academic points of interest, including the astronomy tower, library, and greenhouses. That has unlocked the central flu flame for me. That's the central hall. Fast travel. I have not decided whether or not we will use fast traveling this time around. I know it's there, I know it's in the game, but I just like walking or
Quite
flying.
the time saver.
It's
These
a lot more
stairs
fun to
lead
me.
directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Look, it looks like he's got sunburn on his neck.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I think we're gonna go with, we're just gonna be honest with her.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
He didn't seem mad at all.
Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll
Okay.
see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Yes, ma'am.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
It was nothing.
Yes, sir. But I didn't tell her anything else about her travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good.
I'm gonna tell her everything.
Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Okay, opening the map. Okay, it's saying that we can mark our quests, track quests a day. Boom, there we go.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Perfect. Okay, let's go over here. See this little guy? Okay, yeah, we have to do that, but first... Oh, I can't do that yet. Wait. Oh, I need to talk to the side quest. If they were here. There she is.
Ugh, what am I missing?
Lenora Everly. What house are you a part of? Slytherin? You're a part of Slytherin too? Maybe I can see it better in the cutscene.
I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora.
Gryffindor.
Pardon me if I seem a little
Is that
distracted at the
Gryffindor?
moment.
Or is that
Everyone thinks
Ravenclaw?
I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
I don't know what house it is. It's not Gryffindor. It must be Ravenclaw. Have you learned anything about it?
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Oh, okay. Are there other paintings
Are
like
there
it?
any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my
I will
brains
help
long
you.
enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
Lumos.
Do come and find me if you stumble on something elusive.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
This first one leads us right to it. It's right down here.
This looks like the location from the painting. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Little moth.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
And I will. Now, if I'm not mistaken.
Revelio.
Central Hall Fountain. The ornate fountain features intricately carved statues of denizens of the magical world, including a set of stone sirens encircling the fountain's base. Let's go talk to Lenora so we can complete this little quest.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I followed the clues.
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth!
Revelio.
I should have seen that.
You should have, but you didn't. Okay, now I'm sure you guys know about this puzzle here. We're gonna solve this puzzle. Now, if we reveal this. Okay, so the single check mark should be right there. The single question mark, and we need 11 and a goat. The goat is, I think that's 0, 1, 2. So 11 plus 2 is 13. 14, 15, 16, 18, 19. So we need 8. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 if I'm not mistaken. Should be a spider leg. And then the other one is this thing. So 9 plus let's see, 8, 7, 6, 5. 9 and 5 is 13. Right? Yeah, 14. 3, so I need that looking thing with the 3-headed serpent. And the other one, if you're wondering, is right up here.
Revelio.
I keep casting this because I want to see if there's chests and stuff. I don't want to go in there just yet, but we can eventually. I'm just doing this part first. See if I did it right. Alright, we got it. My memory serves. And you want to go in here because you can grab new stuff. And it's random every time. You're not going to get the same stuff as me. But you do want it because it's probably better than what we have. Now, I don't like the way these gloves look. I'm going to take them off. I like my outfit the way it is. I wish I had a closed robe though. Like it wasn't open like this. Oh well. And if we go this way, which I think we have to go this way anyway to get to class.
Revelio.
There's this. This is Gregory the Smarmy. The statue with an ingratiating grin depicts the medieval wizard Gregory the Smarmy. The wizard famous for inventing Gregory's unctuous unction, a potion that makes the drinker believe whoever gave them the potion is their best friend. Huh. That makes sense because I think this way is a potions class normally. Yep, potions classroom right there. We want to make sure we're tracking one of these. So we're going to go to Charms class first. And Charms class is apparently this way. I'm not too worried about exploring or anything right now. We've already kind of explored the castle grounds on the other playthrough.
Revelio.
But we are going to be getting everything. Wyvern Fountain. The fountain in the Transfiguration Courtyard has a likeness of a wyvern on top and serves as a relaxing place for students to gather. Despite rumors to the contrary, possibly started by Sir Cadogan, this is most assuredly not meant is most assuredly not meant to be the wyvern of Y, slain by the lively knight in spite of himself. Huh. Still cool looking. Let's get this Foo Flame. We're gonna kind of ignore some of the chests and things for now. I say that, but I know if I run around and find them, it's like this. Well, this is the one that, like, yeah, it's the one that you need the thing for. Can't do it right now. Isn't there another one around here somewhere? I hear it. Maybe I'm making it up in my head. Why do I hear a ding? There it is. Serpent Beast window. Although Slytherins like to think this window is somehow a tribute to their house founder, it is actually a serpent beast coiled around a tree that extends from the mouth of the legendary Green Man. That's a big tree. How high up does that thing go?
Revelio.
Is there anything over there? Alright, we're going to continue up and get our way to Charmed class. Remember, we're going to be getting everything this playthrough. Every little field guide, every Merlin trial, all the things. I want to 100% complete the game with this final playthrough. This should be a final playthrough. If you guys, would like me to play through again through another house, I'm more than happy to do that.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to
I
get
hear
back to
it.
the lesson.
It's like there's, I don't know. Let's begin this quest. Charms class. Already 26 minutes in. I at least want to complete Charms class here, and maybe the defense against the dark arts. I know there's little
Here.
mini games.
Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So
Nettie.
you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
I love Ronan.
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well,
Evidently
it
not.
seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Maybe that was Gryffindor, because she's Ravenclaw. Or maybe that was Hufflepuff. That one girl.
Accio.
I did it!
That is not bad.
That's Gryffindor for sure.
You
Yeah,
are
maybe that one girl
swift
was
learner.
Hufflepuff.
I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Coming.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
This is gonna be fun.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, Accio on one of the sphere. Excellent control there. Now, think. That's it. Very good.
Too far.
Don't lose your composure. Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
She wants to lose?
You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Here we go.
I wonder if I can just boop her ball off. I want to win. 100% want to win.
That is how it's done.
Maybe I can cheat and win. Almost.
Splendid!
He's up.
Oh, you dirty. Oh, I got scared.
Yes!
Oh, I let go too early. Well, I lost this. Dang it.
Watch this.
Unless she, like, gets 20 points or falls off. Or maybe I can make it fall off. It's the only way I'm going to win this.
There we go.
I must win. What? What happened? I held RT? I don't understand. That was weird. She shouldn't have won that.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
She really shouldn't have won that. I don't know how she ended up winning.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go. That is how it's done.
I'm just gonna wait for the box to go this way, and then once it goes back, I'll go. Right
I
now.
don't think I will start going easy on you now.
Right there, perfect. I didn't think you were going easy on me. Talking all that smack. Hope your ball falls off.
Phew.
No, too much power.
Stay focused.
I lost again. No, unless she, like, you know, throws that ball on out of here.
Let us see this.
That'd be cool. Or if I knock the ball off, I mean, that'd be nice too, right? What happened if I knocked it off? Let's wait till that thing comes on back. Dang it.
Well done.
I tried. She won again. Unfortunate. No cuts.
Very
Lose who
good,
lose.
both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Let's be nice. I'm glad you understand.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Now, I know all these answers, but I might have new viewers, so I'm trying to be sensitive to them. We're going to go through each one separately. Is magic the same at Ugadu?
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived
Wanda.
here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Wagadu. That's incredible.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
What does... I forgot the name of the place look like.
Is Wagadu a castle?
Wagadu.
Like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
How big is it?
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Revelio, of course. You can
Knowledge.
use Accio in humans, if you're so inclined.
You'd be using it on clothing, to be precise. You know.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was
A word, if you would.
Yes, I will give you a word. But I wanted to see if there was any field guides around here.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Okay. Thank you. Now we need to
Hello
go...
there. You're the new student, aren't you?
I am the new student. You want to talk? Samantha Dale.
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
That's kind of you.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Okay.
Revelio.
No, we do need to go. Oh, wait, we got Accio. Forgot we can kind of grab stuff now. So if you notice, there's another one of
The
these.
Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
302. 1, 2. So I need the goat.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
4
It was
and
Basil
a unicorn.
Ooh, fight! It's a bold
1,
attack. Was the
5,
minister a boot or the minister
7.
a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't get Peeves a spag. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all attention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It was a boot and it
I
wasn't
didn't mean to
flack,
touch that.
but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
He's so mean. What's in here? We got another chest. Some goggles. And a tower. We want all the stuff we can get right now. But we don't want to wear it all because it looks kind of funky. I even have all these extra stuff. Dark art stuff and whatnot too. What's this? I have a beaked skull mask. That's kind of funky. Don't want to look too weird. Nope. Much rather look normal. Okay, let's head over to, we could go up there and grab some more things, but we're not.
All of my relatives were.
We should be going, wait, was there another? Oh, it's just the paper things that are fine. We're gonna go to the other class, Defense Against the Dark Arts, once we track it. We are 41 minutes into this video as of right now. Let's just go through with it. If it takes me a little bit to get through here, then it takes me a little bit to get through here. Hold on, I see a
Revelio.
Good guide. It's an Aguri skeleton. The skeleton of an Irish phoenix or an Aguri. An intensely shy bird who can forecast the coming of rain, and whose mournful cry was once believed to foretell death. Cool. Let's go back to following this. It should just be right over here.
Revelio.
Swift flame. Let's grab that. Let's begin our defense against the Dark Arts class.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
I did it. Levitated a feather.
Now, let's try something
Just
a little
like they
larger.
do in the first movie. Can we get some move here? Thank you. Now I'm ready to work.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent. Good. Well done.
I did it.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two.
Can we get a platform
Take
here?
your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Awesome. Now we got a platform to work on.
This should be easy. Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
Good form.
I know.
Levioso!
Stupefy. Levioso.
Get out of here.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Not bad.
I did really good there, didn't I?
You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Okay.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day.
And on that note,
Dismissed.
we are going to end it after we get this field guide because it's already a 40, almost 50-minute video. The Hebridean Black Skeleton. The large dark dragon skeleton that hangs in the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom is allegedly a trophy taken by the Professor Hecat after she single-handedly defeated one of the largest poaching raids in eastern Wales during the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. And on this note, we will say hello to Sebastian here in a bit on the next episode. If you enjoyed, please consider subscribing. Thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Later.